What's up guys, David here and welcome to the FitPro Daily. This week is all about creating a fitness business that actually works for you. Not one that's being controlled by your clients, one that's dragging you down and stopping you do from what you wanted to do, but actually create a business that you're in control of and that you can be super proud of. On Monday we started off with Liam Britton coming on to share his experience on setting up 2 studios and everything in the process to create a fitness business that works for you. On Tuesday, we looked at the 5 things that I would consider the most important things to really create in this fitness business for you. And then yesterday, we looked at how to create a predictable flow of leads into your fitness business that doesn't require too much work from you to have to chase and then have to sell. Today, though, we're going to look at a foundational thing which a lot of us probably take for granted. But before I do dive into today's episode, if you haven't already subscribed, we'd love you to subscribe. Simply press pause, press subscribe, and then let's dive into today's episode. Okay, let's dive in. So over the week so far, we've looked at creating the business, understanding how many hours you want to work, how much you want to earn, how many people you need in a session, and all this great stuff. And then yesterday, we looked at how to create a predictable lead generation source by just running Facebook ads, collecting name and email, and then getting them to book themselves in for a studio tour. So again, there's not much work required from you. Now, generating leads and making sales is definitely a key part to growing a fitness business and having the fitness business that works for you. But we can't always just 100% be reliant on generating new leads and making new sales. To really sustain and to really have a business that works for you, we need to keep clients. Keeping clients will be the biggest game changer of everything that you do. And I'm not talking about keeping clients for like 2 or 3 months. We want to be keeping clients from anything between 12 and 16 months. Okay, this is a good average length of time to keep a client. So if your client lifetime value at this moment in time is only like 3 or 4 months, then we need to really have a look at what it is that needs to be changed to take it from 3 or 4 months to 12 at the minimum and aim for 14 or 16 months. So a good year and a half of being in your fitness program. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give you a few ideas, a few suggestions on things that you want to do. And the first suggestion is going to be create a great onboarding process. So whether your front end offer is 4 weeks, 21 days, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever your length of that onboarding process is or the entry offer is, the onboarding process lasts for that full length of time. We've talked about this in previous episodes where we don't give them all the information at once to overwhelm them, to confuse them, to get them lost, because by the time they've come to the end of the program, they're just so confused and there's so much going on and you're demanding so much from them. They probably think, is it even worth carrying this on? I'm really struggling with it at the minute. But if you can make the onboarding process last a full length, let's say it's just 6 weeks, maybe week 1, just turn up to the studio. Week 2, let's you just write down your nutrition. Week 3, okay, let me work on your nutrition with you. Week 4, let's get some sleep better. Week 5, let's get some water better. So then you're building it out. So by the time they come to the end of the onboarding process, they're much more comfortable. They know how everything works. They feel settled and they feel part of your fitness business. So that's the onboarding process done. Then we need to look at what you need to do to keep them from 6 or whatever your onboarding process to the full 16 months, even to 2 years, 24 months if possible. So what we want to do is every month we need to almost reset their goals. Get them to do weigh-ins or take pictures or write some goal cards down. We need to be setting targets. We need to be putting events on. We need to be celebrating their birthday or the length of period they've been with you or goals that they've hit. So again, they feel like they're part of your fitness business. We also need to get them invested in merchandise like branded clothing with their name on, a MyZone belt or some heart rate monitor system, so again they feel like they're part of your group. And again with events and charity events and workshops and all those different type of things, so they feel like they're part of it as well. Rewarding them along the way. There's literally loads of stuff that you can do, but don't be just deciding, oh yeah, I'll do this 1 week and I'll do this another week and maybe I'll try this. Program it. So just like you program the onboarding, you know what happens each week of that initial 6 weeks. program for the full 16 months as well. So their birthday's on this date, they need to do a re-evaluation on this date, they need to do an event on this date, they need to do a challenge on this date. So consistently, there's something going on consistently for them, and they feel like they're getting the results, they're enjoying being part of your setup, and they want to carry on with you. So that's the biggest foundational thing I can give you, okay? Make sure you look after your clients, you keep them interested and interactive, and they want to just stay with you for the long term, because that means you don't need to bring on so many new clients, you don't need to make so many new sales, because your old clients are staying with you. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Any questions, as usual, do comment below, or if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, we'd love you to subscribe. Simply press pause, press subscribe, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Cheers.